What's up, one person? I was just jumping. What happened? What time is it? Like 5:30? I knew it. And YouTube motherfucking lied to me. I tried this shit at 5:30 in the morning. I've tried this shit at 5:30 in the evening. Neither one of those are my peak viewing times. What's up, one person? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Can't drink all the crush. Can't drink it all. I'm from Wisconsin. We put cheese in everything. We're gonna be making cheese sodas next month, bitch. Yep, I'm still talking shit. Was you here when we had the chicken debate? All right, up you still talking shit, bitch? Hell yeah, about that chicken. I'm still talking shit, bitch. I just got out of prison for some shit like this. You don't even know me. You're in the cave that I'm in. Welcome to my humble abode. Now you're old and ain't got no teeth. Chicken gonna be the main thing I miss. Mm-hmm. Damn, that ice cold lemonade be. You know, Jordan throw his glasses. That's me with a cup of ice cold. If I were a white guy, my name be Ice Cold. Ice Cold Dog something. Ice Cold Alpha Dog. Ice. You reach the line of Alpha Coast Dog. Leave a message after the beep. It's nothing but chicken and fries. I have my own dipping sauce, some hot honey, and honey mustard. I told him I wanted them plain. You know why? Because I want honey mustard to dip my shit in. Cleveland. Why you gonna talk to me like that knowing my Dodge is down? Your mama, Cleveland. Your mama. For some reason, I'm picturing the real Cleveland like, you ain't gotta talk about my mama, bro. You ain't gotta talk about my mama. Nigga, that's some bullshit. You gonna talk about a nigga mama like that. My fault your punk ass ain't got no Dodge. Your Dodge is broke, bitch. Daddy, what you in here yelling about? What you in here yelling about, Cleveland? Rallo? Mind your fucking business, little bitch ass nigga. It is tough, but I'm finna get my shit running before the winter. I'm gonna buy another one. I don't even be bullshitting. Can't eat the fries, little dog? Yep. You ain't never stuck fries back to your jail cell.
No, I only did one time when they first started coming to the store, when they first started
I ain't working in that kitchen. They got me fucked up. I got consistency. I'm gonna be second and third, dude. I'm gonna be second and third. That's all I got to offer. Only because I keep seeing all type of extra Dodges and shit I want to buy. Went through a couple winters in a Mercury without a Dodge. I was like, nope, I'm moving in a house if I can't have a Dodge. Oh, my chest. You own nothing but Dodges. Power to the people, brother. Power to the people. No, but Dodge, Chrysler, them trucks done got me through some shit. This Avalanche is probably the best GM I ever owned. And yes, it has all my Durangos beat. Even the ones with the Hemi. But it don't have them beat because of performance. I'll tell you that. I ain't never had nothing that performed like a Chrysler truck in the winter. All you gotta do is own one. You'll see. I'm gonna tell you where I fucked up at. I'm gonna tell you who fucked me up. Couldn't no nigga convince me. I'm gonna tell you how I got fucked up. Cause I'm in Wisconsin, right? I was fucking white bitches. This motherfucker is here riding around in Hellcats. He don't get as much pussy, white neighborhood, as the motherfucker with a beat up ass mail truck Jeep Wrangler with a lift kit. White bitches love the Jeep Grand Cherokee. I mean the Jeep Wrangler. So what was the next best thing to that? The Jeep Liberty. They bought the bitches up. Them white bitches had me buying Liberties. I seen they was doing in the snow, and then I did the brakes on one of them. I was like, oh yeah, I need this in my life. If you fucking up a Dodge, a Jeep Liberty suspension, you a piece of shit. Not it. You the piece of shit. But that suspension, the average bitch ain't gonna fuck up. That motherfucker take on whole islands. Fuck curves. That motherfucker take on islands on a busy street like boom. It depends. You got a baby boy or girl, and how old is it? He's bringing up Isaac because he likes her. You mad because he like her? Why you got a boyfriend and got a crush on another girl? Tell me like you need a boyfriend. Teenage drama is so simple to everybody but teenage girls. Baby boy 1 month. That's a challenge. Make sure he's fed, changed, and then put him on your chest. Put his ear on your chest and let him cry. Once he hears your heartbeat, he'll stop eventually. Also, he's 1 month. He's used to hearing his mother talk to him. That's what I would do. I would lay him on my chest and I would start talking to him. After I make sure he was fed and changed. Works on all my boys. That shit only gonna work though until he start walking. When he start walking, he ain't with none of that. Daddy cuddle waddles. He don't want to hear that shit. He gangster now. Especially I think walk and eat food. No, it ain't none of that. You be trying to hug them, they be pushing you like, get your bitch ass off me, nigga. You can't up, mama. Scary ass nigga. But soon as they mama pick them up, they lay right in the titties. Bam. Like, nigga, that's incest. Them is your mama titties, bitch ass nigga. You can't just, this nigga gets on my nerves. That's the thing and shit. Mom is a parent. Dad is like a babysitter at best and shit. My kids used to treat me like that. Like, nigga, I am not your babysitter. I am your fucking parent, bitch ass nigga. Y'all trying to tell you what their mama said. But my mama had said, I don't give a fuck, nigga. My sons will ask, can they do some shit? And be like, but my mama had said I can't do it. And I said you could. Go do it. Yeah, nigga, that's what's happening. She's being overruled, nigga. I don't think you should overrule my mama. Cause a divide. I don't give a fuck about causing a divide, nigga. I want all the problems, all the smoke. Hey, tell your mama put that ass in the air. Why? Because she blowing smoke out her ass, nigga. And you gonna get me in trouble. You wanna ride your bike in the snow or not? Yeah, go ride your bike in the snow. Why he riding his bike in the snow? Because I told him he could. What the fuck you gonna do if he fall? My plan was to take him to the hospital. What was your plan when he fell? Not to have him on the bike. Yeah, that don't work for me because he gotta learn to ride the bike now. Because what happened when he got a baby and his wife be like, the baby needs milk. And he doesn't have a car, but the store is too far to walk. Buses don't run everywhere. See, I'm preparing them for fatherhood. Because this is what fatherhood is about. You think dads don't bust they shit going to the store to get the milk? Ha! Shit, with the way I'm preparing him, if he wanted to, I'm not saying he should or he would, but he can stop and get a motherfucking, not just milk for the baby, he can stop and get a bag of weed, some PlayStation games, so he can also add some bologna and some bread when he throw a book bag on. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have this nigga ready. Listen, they damn near built China with bikes. Yeah, so. And I taught my daughters how to ride a bike. As a girl, you should at least be able to how to ride a bike. Teaching them how to drive, on the other hand, they don't want to hear that shit. Even when they have me drive them somewhere, I can't even give them tips. Always yelling at me. Like my daughter Destiny, right? She had me drive her to Chicago, right? I mean, to Elgin. We going through Chicago, though. Why you speaking? Yeah. You always speaking. I slowed down to 50. How fast are you going? 50. Lean over. Look, you told me to go 50 because it's your car. See what happened when you got a control issue? You could have just let me handle it. But we ain't going fast. Your mama be going that fast and the car be like, you be about to die. Did you know that? Okay. When you was in the car with me, was it doing all that? No. How many years you watched me speed in the car? No accidents? Okay. How many years your mama been driving in the car, supposedly obeying the speed limit or only speeding a little, and how many accidents she have? Too many, right? Bitch ain't got no license now having accidents. Shit crazy. So who the fuck you think you should be taking advice from? And then when she was like, okay, stump it up to 80. I went up to 80. Soon. I said, that's the difference between 20 miles an hour tops. You need to be doing 100 on this freeway. When I left, it wasn't like this because it was traffic from fucking Elgin to Chicago to Waukegan. By the time you got to Waukegan, you were going slower than everybody. You just didn't realize it. And it was a bunch of snow on the fucking ground, so everybody wasn't just pedal to the metal. Right now, ain't no snow here, baby. You're going to get used to how they drive in Illinois. The speed limit is whatever the fuck I say it is. And what I mean by that is that I say the speed limit is the flow of traffic, which is what they're going to tell you too. Because going under the speed limit, impeding the flow of traffic above the speed limit, impeding the flow of traffic plus reckless endangering with a vehicle. Okay, now, it's like that for the city street driving too. You cannot get on the streets of Illinois because you're living in Illinois now, baby. You're not living in Wisconsin no more. Remember y'all moved to Illinois? Remember that? Remember you don't stay in Milwaukee no more? Remember that? Remember y'all moved to Chicago? Remember that? Then out there to Elgin? Y'all going back to Chicago? Remember that? Okay, cool. Now that you remember all of that, I'm gonna tell you how they drive in the state of Illinois when you're driving on the street. If you are in the inner city, the speed limit is 40. If you are on the back roads or outside the city, in between the suburbs and the inner city, then the speed limit is 65. All traffic must be going that speed. That's speeding. No, it's not. It's called collective bargaining. You need to learn about your collective bargaining rights as an American. If everybody say that I can't live in a town because I'm a black man and the whole town agrees, then I can't live in that fucking town. You can sue the town. No, the fuck. If everybody agreed, no. If the government in the town agrees, I can sue the government. But the citizens themselves, I cannot sue them because they all collectively agreed that I can't live in their town. It's called collective bargaining rights. That's why you don't hear about as many serial killers in Illinois anymore, because collective bargaining rights to get them motherfuckers killed. They say ain't no death penalty. Fuck up in Illinois if you want to. Collective bargaining rights is a good reason to murder your ass. But it's like that anywhere in the United States with collective bargaining rights. The speed limit is what everybody says the speed limit is. 30 is the recommendation where y'all should be shooting for. At least somewhere around 30. So it should be, so 25 to 40 is decent. At least when you're in Wisconsin. And I'm from Illinois. 40 is considered speed. Because the speed limit is 30. They want you to do 35. I'm not doing no fucking 35. I'm doing fucking 40. And then I was doing 40 back when I was driving 95s, 96s that had souped up engines and shit. You be cruising in them cars and you be doing 40. It don't feel like you doing 40. You look down, you're doing 40. So I'm always cruising at 40. I don't give a fuck. They're gonna have to write me a motherfucking ticket. Because I am cruising above 40. Fuck y'all. In Illinois, I be going way faster than 40. Anytime somebody ever drove me to Chicago, they be like, everybody here drive like you. I'd be like, what? What? Forgetting that this is one of the places I learned to drive. Fuck y'all. Niggas in Wisconsin be in the fucking way. Damn, he just hit his car. Damn, he just kept going. So that was the police? Yup, that was the police. Hit him, kept going, and then turned on his light to get the fuck away from him some more. Yup, that's the police. That's how they get out here. Get your ass hit. Oh, man, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. The whole Illinois is like this? No, just the city of Chicago as far as the police. But the rest of the state acts like that. How about you slow the fuck down or pull over? I remember when it first came out with that Fight Night ass song. Hit him with the left, hit him with the right. I'ma knock a bitch out like Fight Night. Remember that? If you're driving through Illinois, remember, slow, slow, niggas to the left. Slow, slow. Hold on. Go, 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 go. Niggas to the left. Slow, 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 slow. Niggas to the right. Little mama, she keep looking at me. I'ma get there before the end of the night. Speed limit 65, add 45. Add 45. This bitch so fast that it don't slide. This week going so fast I'm gonna die. Especially on that fucking tollway. The tollway is slower though. Little the fuck do you know? You wanna go faster, get the fuck off the tollway. I mean,